Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a request for Nicholas, and the song, the song is called "Despair." Doppelganger battle theme for Ragnarok Battle Offline, but I think it was like a cover from a band called MintJam. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever done Ragnarok Battle Offline. I think I've done something with Ragnarok in the title, but I have no idea. Anyways, no idea what to expect here, but let's go. Despair. Doppelganger battle theme, let's go. Some guitars. That intro reminded me of Sonic a lot. Ooh, bass. That is definitely a band. Or a studio recording. Yeah, it's a band. Ooh, bar chords. I love the way bar chords sound on an electric guitar, distorted. Has a very... Oh, it's instrumental? Excuse me. I was expecting vocals. God, it sounds so like late 80s, early 90s. I think it's like in the key of E minor, which checks out. Just pedal tone. Ooh, harmonies. Okay, we're just moving along the same kind of rhythm. Okay. Sounds a little pre-chorus-y. Ooh, those rhythm guitars. Or maybe that was like the chorus-y kind of part. It's pretty technical, actually. The mixing of the guitars are actually really good. Exactly, like you can hear them separated quite easy. Oh. Little guitar battle on the left and right speakers. Both together, harmonizing. Okay. Unison bends. Dude, that rhythm guitar in the background. There's a whole lot of guitar going on here. Drum sounds solid. Don't really hear the bass, but I feel like it's looped. Yeah. Ah. The little meter scratches at the end. You know what? Really quick, let me hear the intro again. I think the intro was totally different. Okay. Yeah, that's sick, actually. That sounds pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a scientific thing, but songs just sound so much better like the second time around. Maybe someone should make a channel where you hear a song second time. Okay. Very, that was really professional. Like I said, I think from what I've seen, I think it's like a band doing like a cover of a song from this game. That's what it seems like. Now, I don't know what Ragnarok Battle Offline is, but I've checked out one song from something with Ragnarok in the title, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with like, it's basically just like I don't know if it's an MMO, but it's like an online game only, I think. I could be completely wrong. But also it says offline in the title, so who knows really. But overall, the feeling I got was clearly battle, because it's in the title. But something a little more interesting beyond that is I actually know what doppelganger means. It was actually a word that I really latched onto when I was a kid. Actually, of all places, was from the Spider-Man universe. There's a character called Doppelganger, which is a evil rendition of Spider-Man. It's got 8 legs, actually looks like a spider. It's pretty brutal and cool. And then I found out that the name is, or the word is like German, and it basically means like evil twin. So that makes me think, is this song attached to someone who is in fact an evil twin? Or if it's just, I mean, to name a character, I'm guessing it's a character, it's a doppelganger battle team. To name something that, it's pretty straightforward. You don't just call something doppelganger without it meaning like the evil counterpart. So if that's the case, that's a very interesting song, because the song is definitely metal, right? And it's definitely like aggressive, but it's not evil sounding. If anything, it sounds kind of, well, it doesn't sound light either. It just sounds kind of neutral. Now, I don't know if there is a other character that is on the lighter side, and maybe this song shares a motif, or it's, something like that. That's where my brain was going over and over. I couldn't get the title out of my head. I'm like, doppelganger, what? But, when I heard this, it sounds like a cool, aggressive, it sounded cool, I guess. It sounded, instead of evil and like dark, or, it sounded kind of, I was expecting more like sinister sounding and kind of just, who knows, scary. But I didn't get that. It was more like I just had a good time, and I could probably hear that like in a bar or something, or even like an opening to a movie or credits to a movie. Clearly this band knows what they're doing. Obviously they sound very professional. The drummer was amazing, by the way. I didn't really hear the bass. Could just be the YouTube recording. But obviously this song was like drenched in guitar. But beyond that, obviously it's full of lead guitar, so it's just a bunch of shreddy solos, which are very, not just like totally shreddy, like they're obviously emotional and have a lot of logic behind the note choices. But I was really listening to the rhythm stuff, and you usually have to kind of go out of your way to hear the rhythm guitar stuff, because it's behind a lead. The lead takes the lead, so it was really cool hearing like those kind of like chunky like southern metal type of riffs in the background. And what was I gonna say? I totally lost my train of thought. And they were really isolated too. So like the mixture, like when you start adding a bunch of stuff into a mix of a song, it gets a little muddy, especially electric guitars. But they were isolated really well, where you could hear like the clear when they took over a different speaker, or when the rhythms weren't battling the leads. It sounded really good. I'm actually still trying to like properly do that after years of doing it. I'm just not good. I'm not an engineer, but it's hard to do, and it's good. I always appreciate like a good mix. So it reminded me a lot of like Joe Satriani, if you're familiar with that, kind of a virtuoso electric guitar player who writes stuff like this too. But overall, I really enjoyed that. That was actually really good, and I really like how the intro, when I heard it back, it was like totally different. It was like an actual proper intro, so it was like a introduction to the song, and then it goes into like what we know the song as later. I like that. So it's like you don't hear that again. It doesn't return. I don't recall it coming back at the end. It could have, maybe. It's like sometimes they sandwich an intro and an outro like that. but these characters, I have no idea, how they relate. It's just it looks cute, if anything. But I'm really am interested because, like I said, I know what that word means, and every time I've said that word, people have no idea what I'm talking about. So, and it's all called despair, so which doesn't really tell me too much. But obviously, it's a battle. But I'm more interested in the name of the doppelganger battle theme as to what that relates to. Otherwise, really good. I don't know who apparently the band that played it is MintJam. Don't know anything about them whatsoever at all. But okay, cool. Ragnarok Battle Offline. That was really good, and lifted me up. It kind of made me want to like crack open a beer, even though I don't drink. So I just had that kind of feel to it. And what's a song I can compare this to? When I said Joe Satriani earlier. Oh, here's a good one. Probably his most famous song. If you like stuff like this, you might check out "Surfing with the Alien" from Joe Satriani off the album with the same name. It's got that same sort of like, you'll see, or you'll hear. Anyways, thank you, Nicholas, and thank you to you for watching, and everyone else that you see on the screen. I cannot be here without them. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. Take it easy. Peace.